All right. Thanks to one of you guys out there. I can't remember who it was that commented, but they're a Generac technician. They told me that the pipe that I had on here was way too short, so I had my buddy come out and replace the line with a 10-foot line, because you need to have a 10-foot minimum from the regulator to the intake on the generator. So he came back out and he put the 10-foot line on it for me. And I also went from two 30-pound tanks to two 40-pound tanks, which thankfully one of my buddies, one of my closer friends actually, managed to have a set of 40-pound tanks he said that I could have. So I got him the 40-pound tanks off of him. They were in great shape already. I hand sanded them, put some new white enamel on them to restore them, and then I took them to Casey's Propane here in Peterborough on Highway 7. And for $50, they do revalves on the 40-pound tanks. And it was $38 each to refill them. So now I've got almost 100 pounds of propane sitting here. I've got a 10-foot line from the regulator to the generator. So the corrections that were necessary have been made. The last thing I need to do is I need to, I think I'm going to get a slightly taller cover for it, like a 40-pound cover. And I just need to heat this and press it out so I can slip it over top of the regulator in that. Right now, because I've just hooked up the two 40-pound tanks, I've got all my valves closed because I'm doing a pressure test. Like, they obviously did all this. They did a professional install, as you can see. This is just oil that I put on here to protect things anyway, but not motor oil either, by the way. I have to be specific, right? That's actually a type of lanolin that's on there right now, but I digress. So I've charged and then locked. Charged, locked. Now, tomorrow I'll come out and I'll check that again, and if I crack it and I hear a as if it's filling, it means there might still be a leak somewhere and they need to come out and double check it. Once I know that this assembly is rock solid, then I'll release the propane into this assembly and make sure that there's no hush, there's no vacuous space in here, it hasn't lost any. And once I'm confident that nothing's leaking from here down to here, then I'll do the last step, which is from here to the generator, and make sure that the line maintains. Because honestly, if you're on natural gas, you shouldn't have any leaks at all, period. No system like this should, because it's combustible gas. But it's even more critical when you're on propane, because how handy would it be in the middle of a snowstorm or ice storm or storm in general, and you need to fire up your generator to top up your batteries, and you got no propane, right? Fortunately, I do have two 30-pound tanks on standby for when I deplete these guys, but in the meantime, that's the plan. So thanks to you guys out here, because nobody's a know-it-all. And if somebody does say that they know everything, run. Don't listen to them. But thanks for the advice, guys. This saves me from burning out my exhaust valves. And this gives me enough propane to make sure that even in the cold, it properly runs.